You pay $9,000 for a Rolex Submariner at retail.
The authorized dealer puts you on a wait list for 3 years.
You get tired of waiting.
You go gray market.
The same watch now costs $16,000.
That is a $7,000 markup for the privilege of not waiting.
That is not luxury. That is a hostage negotiation.
Number 5. Rolex. The waitlist tax.
Rolex is what happens when a brand realizes it can charge you twice by making you wait. Whether it is a Submariner, a Daytona, or a GMT Master of Lumley, the game is the same.
Retail prices look almost reasonable. Until you realize nobody pays retail.
The authorized dealer waitlist stretches 2 to 5 years for popular models.
So what do people do? They go gray market.
A $9,100 Submariner sells for $13,000 to $16,000.
A $15,500 Daytona sells for $30,000 to $35,000.
That is not a premium. That is extortion.
Production cost for most Rolex watches lands between $2,500 and $4,500.
Rolex charges $9,000 to $15,000 at retail. That is a 2 times to 6 times markup.
Industry estimates put Rolex's profit margin at 40 to 50%.
On a $9,100 Submariner, Rolex pockets $3,600 to $4,500 in pure profit. The real robbery is the artificial scarcity.
Rolex produces over 1 million watches per year. They are not rare. They are strategically restricted.
One documented case. Customer spent $47,000 over 18 months and still didn't get the $9,000 Submariner.
You are not paying for Swiss craftsmanship. You are paying for artificial scarcity and a logo.
Number 4. Hublot. The marketing miracle.
Hublot is what happens when a marketing department achieves total victory over a watchmaker.
The entry-level Big Bang retails for $12,900. Under the hood, a Sellita SW300, an off-the-shelf caliber costing $150 to $250.
The math does not math. Hublot watches routinely lose 40 to 60% of their value the moment they leave the boutique.
A $12,900 Big Bang sells for $7,000 used. That money does not go into the watch. It goes into making you think a $1,000 watch is worth $12,900.
Production costs run $1,500 to $3,000. They charge $12,000 to $30,000. 8 times to 10 times markup, funded entirely by marketing.
You just need a massive advertising budget and celebrities willing to wear your logo.
The art of fusion is not about materials. It is about fusing a mid-tier watch with top-tier hype.
Tag Heuer, The LVMH hype machine.
Racing pedigree from the 1960s narrative. Modern execution that does not justify modern pricing.
A Carrera retails for $5,900. Gray market tellers, $3,200 to $3,500.
The market is telling you what these watches are actually worth.
The Heuer 02 movement is based on a Seiko design Tag Heuer licensed.
Total production cost $1,200 to $1,800. Tag charges $4,500 to $7,000. Total production cost $1,200 to $1,800. Tag charges $4,500 to $7,000.
In 2022, Tag Heuer poured over $50 million into global advertising.
That money does not improve the watches. It improves brand perception. Tag Heuer watches are not bad. They are overpriced.
Competent and acceptable do not justify prices that drop 40% the moment you leave the boutique.
You are funding LVMH's marketing budget every time you pay retail.
Breitling sells you aviation heritage and charges luxury prices for mid-tier execution.
Number 2. Breitling. The aviation tax.
The Navitimer retails for $9,200. Secondary market, $6,000 to $7,000 within months.
The Navitimer is 46 millimeters wide and over 15 millimeters thick. It wears like a hockey puck.
Total production costs run $1,800 to $2,800. They charge $5,000 to $10,000.
Breitling is owned by CVC Capital Partners, a private equity firm.
Since the acquisition, prices have climbed while finishing quality has stayed flat.
The brand is being optimilled for profit, not watchmaking.
You are paying for aviation nostalgia.
The watches are fine, the prices are not. For the same money, better finishing from Omega, better value from Tudor, better integrity from Oris. Heritage alone does not justify a price tag when the market disagrees every single time.
Number 1. Patek Philippe, the ultimate status tax.
The entry-level Calatrava retails for $22,000. That is for a time-only watch.
The Nautilus in steel, official retail $35,000. Good luck finding one.
Gray market pricing, $60,000 to $80,000 for a steel sports watch.
The movements are beautifully finished. Hand-beveled bridges, Geneva stripes. Total production cost, including hand-finishing quailing, $6,000 to $10,000.
Patek charges $22,000 to $35,000. Gray market adds another 50 to 150%.
Patek Philippe does not sell to just anyone. You need a relationship. You need purchase history.
An African-American male billionaire in his 60s was turned away from a Patek boutique. He offered to buy 3 watches.
Cash.
They said no. That is not customer service. That is artificial scarcity protecting status. Patek produces around 60,000 watches per year. Rolex produces over 1 million.
You're not paying $35,000 because it costs $30,000 to make. You are paying because Patek decided that is what.
5 brands. 5 different games. All robbing you blind.
But not every Swiss brand plays these games. Here are 5 that actually deliver value.
That is not customer service. That is artificial scarcity protecting status.
The PRX Powermatic 80 retails for $650 to $825. 80 hours power reserve.
Silicon hairspring, typically reserved for $3,000 watches. Tissot puts it in a $650 watch.
2 times to 3 times markup. Compare that to Hublot's 10 times. Walk into any dealer today. No wait list. No games.
Number 4. Longines. Heritage without the tax.
The Spirit Collection, $2,300 to $3,200. COSC chronometer certified. Silicon hairspring, 64 hours power reserve.
This is not a budget watch pretending to be luxury. This is legitimate Swiss craftsmanship at an honest price.
No wait lists. No gray market premiums. Just Swiss watchmaking.
Number 3. Oris. Independent integrity.
One of the few remaining independent Swiss watch companies. Answers to watchmakers, not shareholders.
The Caliber 400. 5-day power reserve. 10-year warranty. Most brands offer 2 to 3 years.
Oris does not sponsor Formula One. They invest in watchmaking.
Number 2. Tudor. Rolex quality without the tax.
The Black Bay 58 retails for $4,200. Walk in today, buy one, no wait list.
The coaxial 8800 movement. Reduces friction. Extends service intervals to 10 years.
Most Swiss automatics need servicing every 5 to 7 years at $800 to $1,200. The 8800 runs a decade.
Master chronometer certified. Resists 15,000 Gauss magnetic fields. 10 times more than standard. For $5,700 to $6,100. Better technology than Rolex charges $16,000 for. No boutique games. Choose substance over branding. Choose engineering over hype. Which side are you on? Let us know in the comments.